All right, thanks for joining. Scott's a Panic. Have you looked at the news with all the things that are going on? There's a crucible, and it's like two atoms cannot occupy the same space. Two atoms cannot occupy the same space. And the lies and the positioning and the hubris and just all the ingenuousness is alarming. It's phenomenal. It's astounding. It's assaulting. It assaults your sensibilities, not just from a moral or spiritual standpoint, but you're thinking, how can they get away with it? Like this so-called presidential debate. The biggest joke of fact-checking and just outright lying that goes on between two adult people is phenomenal. People can't get enough of it. One side is saying that the other slam dunk, they're over, they're done, they're through. And the other side says, slam dunk, they're over, they're done, they're through. This is coming down to what is the thesis. And neither side has what is the thesis. But why are we going through all of this stuff? All of this turbulence? All of this violent reality that we see being played out at the very top of our political spectrum? Here's why. It's because it's all been predicted. It's all been predicted. This right here, what we're facing, is the political storm. Because it's coming down to the crucible of what is truth and what is non-truth. And Zechariah 13:8-9 explains it perfectly, succinctly. In all of the land, the Lord says, that he will cut off two parts, and they shall die. But the third part, and this completely, by the way, destroys pre-trib, 7-year dispensational rapture cultism, completely destroys it. But he will bring the third part through the fire and refine them as gold and silver are tried, tested, and refined. That's what's going on right now. You ever wonder, it's actually a blessing that yours truly cannot get over 50 views per video? Ain't gonna happen. Not in this paradigm. It's not gonna happen. Because when we go to dystopia 101, the things that have been predicted are not going to seem, where did that come from? Because we all know. We just got done saying. Because it's been predicted. The scriptures back it up. The 7 seals, 7 trumpets, and 7 vials back it up. We're already in the first 4 seals that back it up. Actually, you can make the argument right now, the precursor of the 5th seal are the 4 seals, the white, the red, the black, and the pale. Because the 5th seal is the soul, we'll leave you with this thought, are the souls under the altar. And they cry out, how long, O Lord, holy and true, dost thou not avenge our blood on those who dwell upon the earth? And they were told to wait a little while longer. They were given white robes and told to wait a little while longer until their fellow servants should be killed as they. In other words, their voices cut off by whatever means necessary. Because there's going to come a day when the thesis will reign supreme. All the lies of the left, all their demonology that they profess to, all of their baby killing that they espouse is all coming to an end. And so will they. And so will their reliance on their lies. It's all coming to an end. Get yourself in a position to be supernaturally chosen, blessed, and favored as spiritual Israel, as born again Israel. Do it. Do it now. Know for a fact, talking about a fact, and we prove them to you all the time, out of the word, that we are in fact in all of the ramp up to when it gets so bad that it'll be like night where no man or woman can work. They will be running around like helter-skelter. Everything will be dystopia on steroids. That day is right around the corner. We'll leave you with that thought. If you're remnant, stay remnant. Get this word out to as many people as you can. There's going to come a day when what we're saying will be first and foremost. And when you understand the language that of the 144,000 and where it's found, that song of Moses, that song of victory, that song of being part of that gold and silver that goes through the fire, and not part of the 2/3, or 2 parts actually, that get cut off and die. In other words, their souls die. Which also ties into the 4th seal of death and hell of the writer of the 4th seal. Look it up. We need to know these things, be confident in them, in the knowledge of them, because the Lord's people are destroyed for what? The lack of knowledge. Let's get the word out there. Love you guys. We'll talk soon.